Hello YouTube. To start off my 2026 reset, we are gonna go to Target and I'm gonna get my poster board, a printer and paper and ink because I don't have that, a glue stick that I am able to make my vision board, and then I'm also gonna get some healthy groceries for the week since I'm gonna be home for like a month, which does not happen very often anymore. I'm so excited. It's also just perfect because it gives me some time to get in a routine again. I did have on my cute church outfit, but I changed because it was really uncomfortable. So I changed into a little aloe sweat set. Okay, let's go to Target.
Just turned 14. Fuck it till the morning and I leave. I pull up to my town with a price on my head. I can't feel my face. Maybe when it rains it pours.
Okay guys, we are at Target. Let's go inside. There's a lot of options here, so this is gonna be really hard to pick. I don't know what any of this means. I'm actually gonna get my groceries first and then come back and grab this because this is taking up my whole cart. What if someone takes it? Problem solved. So unfortunately, everyone had the exact same idea as me. So I'm going to drive to Staples and see if they have any over there. Also, a girl that follows me on TikTok just asked for a picture and she was nice. I love when girls recognize me. Boys are nice too, but it just like, it means a lot more coming from a girl, you know? Okay, I forgot that Staples closes at 6 on Sundays, so we are going to Walmart. You'd think no one in the world had seen a girl hold a camera before. Like, it blows people's mind. Okay guys, it's a little bit later. I put away my groceries and it took me a second. I didn't know if I'd be able to, but I set up the printer all by myself, put the ink in and everything. And I tested the first one before we got started because I figured there'd be an issue. So obviously we don't want this super big, so I had to figure out how to make it small, okay? I don't learn new things very often, so this is very exciting. So our very first one is a YouTube plaque because I'm trying to make it out here on YouTube, y'all. So click that sub button right now. But I have not actually started. I'm gonna make a list of my goals and then I still have to find like all the pictures for it. So I'm gonna take this time to do that, and then I also have to go back down to my car to grab the board because I forgot. So I'm gonna make a list of all my goals, and then we're gonna search for pictures, and then we're gonna cut them out, make them look all nice, and glue it on my board. Okay guys, I have a little bit of a list here. I'm just gonna go through a couple of them with you guys. So we're starting on YouTube with 12K. I wanna get to 50K. I wanna get consistent in the gym again because a couple years ago, I was probably like in the best shape I've ever been in, and I know that I can get to that point again, especially because I'm single right now, and I used to always blame gaining weight on being in a relationship, which is true for like part of it, but now it's like I don't have an excuse to not be getting rid of that weight, and I feel really happy when I go to the gym a lot. Try new things, find my hobby. I have some hobbies, I just like don't commit to anything. Like I like to read, but I only read, like I didn't read it all this year. Like I think I've been on the same book all year and I'll read like 10-15 pages at a time and then stop for like 3 or 4 months and then go back to it. And I like doing Lego sets, but I have only done, no, I did a lot of Lego sets this year. So I guess that's a hobby that I have. But I like to longboard, but I haven't made time for that. I like to snowboard and I haven't made time for that. Obviously that's a little bit harder now that I'm in Florida. I don't know, just find something that I'm more passionate about. Ever since I was really little, I used to always journal, like literally since I've been 8 years old. No, even before that, like 6 years old. Whenever you can start writing, I don't know, when is that? As soon as I could write and as soon as I had a journal, I have always been journaling, but I definitely don't do it as much anymore. And I feel like that's really good for me. So I just want to make more time for that. Maybe smoking a little less, and hear me out. That's like been my brand. That's always been my brand of blinkers and coughing. But I do think I'm a lot more productive when I smoke less. And I also feel like I'm a little more funny, more myself. I don't know. But at the same time, I love smoking. So it would be nice to be in the routine of just smoking at bedtime. I wrote down date more because I am turning 26 this year. 26. When I was back home for Christmas, I was asking all my siblings like how old they were when they got married, and it was all either my age or younger. And I was just thinking like, am I falling behind? Or but at the same time, I know that 26 is not that old. People are just making me think that with all the pushing 30 comments. 30 is not even old. Holy shit, I'm so off track. All of that just to say that I am getting older, and I just got out of a relationship like 6 months ago. I guess that's not that long. So right now, I feel like, I don't even know why I wrote this. Maybe like later in the year, that's what I want to do, because honestly right now I love being single, and like the thought of being in a relationship again sounds like torture. Not torture, I just love being in control of my life and not having to ask or think about anyone else's feelings. I've also been a relationship girl like my whole life. I've always been in relationships, and every single one has been like 2 to 4 years long. So I really never had a lot of time to like explore myself, which I feel like is what I'm doing right now, and I would like to take advantage of that. I don't know, maybe we'll cross that off, I don't know. I'm yapping, holy shit. More outside time, because every time that I'm outside for a day, I just feel so much happier, and it's literally good for you, like we know that. I want to get into a different kind of business, maybe have an Airbnb that I run, make my own business, or some kind of merch, or some kind of collaboration. Really any kind of different path of business that isn't just like me on my own, that is like really just me being a businesswoman. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out, because that's what this is all about. I want to be more personal, which is exactly what YouTube is gonna make me do. I already feel like I'm getting a lot more comfortable talking in front of the camera and showing my personality more, which is something that's really hard to do on TikTok, which is my main platform, because it's short form content, and like people don't really care when I am talking, and when it's long form content like this. And I can't blame the viewer for not wanting to watch me, because that's like not what my brand is. My brand is short, stupid videos about stupid stuff. Not stupid, I love my videos. My videos are awesome. Which brings me to my next one, confidence. I really want to be more confident this year. I really have struggled with that my whole life. Ugh, so vulnerable. But I've really never been a confident person, and I feel like I will go back and forth like every other day, every other minute, being like, I am so awesome, I love myself, like how could you ever think anything else, then to I really hate myself, I'm so annoying, I'm so cringe. Holy shit, I think that all the time when I'm recording my YouTube videos, because I'm doing so much talking. But yeah, just being more confident in who I am, because I know that I'm awesome, I love myself, and if I can't be confident, I'm just gonna fake it, you know? The next one that I wrote was make time for friends. 2025 was such a good year for me in the friendship category, because I literally made so many friends with this Milk Mansion stuff, and even outside of that, I just made so many friends in the social media world, which is something I wanted for so long, and I never thought that's something that I'd be able to do. I remember feeling so jealous of people that made friends with other social media girls and like got to make videos with them. I was like, because this job is lonely. Like, I'm not making friends with my coworkers. There's nowhere that I go to meet people, you know, outside of events. Just having a group of friends in this atmosphere has been so nice. So I really just want to make sure I nurture those friendships. Next one, I just wrote money, because obviously everyone wants more money. I'd like more money. I did not mean to press that. Whatever that looks like, I just want to flourish financially. Be more organized. I am a very, very unorganized person, and I hate it. I will literally start like 7 different things. I have really bad ADHD, and I'm not saying that like, I don't know if you guys have seen that video. I'll clip it here. I'm not trying to be like that, but I really do think I should be put on medication for it, especially with this job. I have some people that work for me now, and if I'm gonna be a boss, I like want to be more organized and know what to tell them, and just being clean in general. I feel like I'm clean in some areas of my life, and then others I am not. I also put travel internationally, because I've only ever been to Canada, and I would like to explore a lot more of the world. I want to get out of North America and go explore like Greece and Italy, and I know that I can do that, so I am hoping for that this year. And now I'm gonna find all of my pictures that are going with this theme and print them and cut them. And hopefully you guys don't mind. I'm gonna put on my YouTube video and just get in the flow. Pretty sure this is actually one of those boards that opens up, but I couldn't find any of what I was looking for, so we're just gonna like cut off the sides. See, because like I don't need all of this. Just cut off these little flaps. Oh, nice. Perfect. Or is this too big, you guys? I think this is really big. Maybe I'll cut this in half. We can clean it up once it's cut in half. Oof, that It's not perfect, but this is what we're working with. Okay, now I'm going to start cutting. Okay guys, I am back. It's been a couple days since I made my vision board and I'm ready to explain it to you guys. So this is how she looks. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I like her. So I guess I'll just start from like one corner. I want to stay consistent with Pilates. I want to not smoke so much. And I have different hobbies on here like crochet, cooking, pottery. I want to be outside more because I know that I love to be outside. So I have this picture, this picture, this picture, picture of some camping. And this one, I really like this one. I don't think these things were on my list before that I added later. So I added some church stuff because I want to get more into church. I've been a Christian my whole life, but I've never been like really studying the Bible and that kind of stuff. So it'd be good for me to get into that again. So I added the Bible and this cross here. So I added a couple of my dream places that I'd love to travel to this year, like Switzerland. I really want to go to Italy. I added a picture of myself here because I want to be more myself. I want to be more personal online because I'm such a character. Like I'm so used to doing short little videos that don't show my personality at all. And quite frankly, I don't like that character, but it's like what the views get. So I feel like I'm constantly in a battle of like this character of yourself online is so cringy and not really who you are. And I don't think I'm ready to like give that up, but I do want to show more of myself. So I have this picture here. I think I told you guys that I want to do some more investing in just a different career path that isn't having to do with social media. And I'd really like to buy a house or some kind of property. So on here I added this picture of a key with the new house and this one right here. And yeah, you guys pretty much know the rest. Just some quotes. YouTube plaque. Come on, y'all. Working out more, want to smoke less, eat cleaner, journal more, keep my friendships that I have, less screen time. So yeah, that's my vision board. I'm feeling really, really good about this year. I'm feeling really inspired. So I hope that this does something for me. I'm expecting to get everything on this vision board actually. I'm not expecting, I already have it. I know I have it. So yeah, manifesting. They don't know I know this hack. It is a new day and we are continuing our series of resetting for 2026. But one of my resolutions is obviously to be consistent in the gym, and I also want to wake up earlier. So it's 6 a.m. right now, which luckily these go kind of hand in hand because my Pilates classes are at 6:30 in the morning or at 6. I've been really liking Pilates for toning up my core, and I just like that I don't have to think about it and it's just like someone else leads the class. So you guys are gonna come with me to Pilates. First I gotta change. I also had a tiny bit left of my Alani, so we can have this right now. Okay guys, this is my outfit. Top is from Aloe, shorts are from Amazon, socks are from my mom. Quick glute check before we head out. I don't want to bring my camera in there because it gets really hot. They make it like 100 degrees in there. It's infrared hot mat Pilates. So I'm just gonna bring my phone instead of my camera. So switching to phone now. It's cold out in the mornings in Florida, so I'm gonna throw on a sweatshirt. Good morning. Good morning. Part of my New Year's goals was to eat a little healthier, so I'm gonna show you guys what I'm having for lunch today. We are gonna have my taco salad. This is really basic, but it's really easy, and I'm a picky eater, so I like stuff like this. So we're gonna start with our taco meat. Okay, so we have the ground beef. This is everything that I add to my tacos. Lettuce, onions. I have to double bag it because it's sticky. Black olives. Cheese. Sour cream. I have to mix up my sour cream before I use it because otherwise it grosses me out. It's so watery. That's how I like it. and taco sauce. That was a little too much. And there we have my taco bowl. I don't know how healthy it is after adding all the taco sauce and sour cream, but it's better than McDonald's, you know? This has nothing to do with this current video, but you guys, look at how cute the new Alani cans are. Okay, so this is the outside. Hello, so trendy. The can, and they sent me these straws. And in here, the cutest cup ever. And on this side, it says Alani. I love, and I am lucky, so perfect timing, Alani, thanks. Fun fact, Alani was the very first PR that I ever got, and they have stuck with me since like 2022. I love them. So it is 8 p.m. I have the show Traders starting at 9, and one of those things on there that I just told you is finding new hobbies, or not necessarily finding new hobbies, just making time for things that I already enjoy. Like, I like to snowboard, I like to do Legos, I like to cook, but I don't make time for those things. For example, every time I do Legos, I'll do one bag and then I'm like, okay, that's good, I'll come back to this next week. But I know that I could like do a whole box if I just sat down and did it. So I think we're gonna do one of our vision board items right now and work on my Legos. I'm working on a radio right now, so I think I'm gonna make myself a little healthy snack, perhaps analog it, and I'm gonna sit down and do my Legos and get off my phone and maybe watch Traders in 48 minutes. I don't know if this necessarily counts under the like refresh 2026. You know, I'm kind of just trying to enjoy myself at the same time. Guys, I'm so sad. I'm doing that fasting thing for 21 days for my church, for God, and I'm cutting out sweets. And I forgot that chocolate would count as a sweet. So I guess my ants on a log will just be antless, just a log.
Wednesday night, the bathroom. It's not like being in here. Vibes. Okay, no weed. I saw the word. Like weed. Feel like a little high. I read the whole thing. It didn't say absolutely no. I'm not getting behind the wheel. So I just called my dad because, hey, can I come pick you? I know that I was teased every night, like pretty much every night, but 5 minutes, and then it's too light. So I'm trying to know this. Sure. And I'm like, stay for American Beauty, by the way. This isn't weird.
Okay guys, so slight change in plans. Traders is already out. Actually, it's 9 o'clock right now, so I didn't have time anyways, but Barbara's feeder is going off. So I made myself a little salad and I'm gonna sit down and watch this show. This is also relaxing, and anything that I can do to get off my phone, I'm happy. So I'm gonna put this in my room and we're gonna watch some Traders.
I'm ready for this. You don't see old lady. So soon.
Another thing that I like to do for my New Year reset is just to deep clean my apartment, just so that I feel fresh for the new year. And like my vision board says, organization is self-care. So let's do a little cleaning.